Hey! Welcome to the dating game. I'm your host, Chris Boone. We have two more amazing couples on today. I'm so excited. So I'm going to introduce you to them real quick. First, we have... I just saw Mark changed his name to the winners. First, we have the Swift family. Go ahead, Mark, introduce you and your wife. Talk about how you guys met, and then how long you've been married, and how long have you been going to Venture?
We've been married 16 years.
No, we've been married
8
years.
Okay. Awesome. And you just said 18, Mark.
Restart the recording.
Yeah.
It's always one off from my daughter. I subtracted the wrong way. 18 years. We have gone to Venture for 12 years, something like that. 12 years, 13.
Nice.
I'm good with numbers and dates.
Mm-hmm.
We have 4 kids. We live in Snohomish. We are the winners, obviously, of this game. So that's just a premonition there. And the other question was about...
How did you guys meet?
How did we meet? Yes, we met by her sister setting us up on a date. Well, it was more of a hangout, and then we started dating after that. So
Group hang. So did you know that were they trying to set you up, or was it just a group hang and you're like, oh, hey?
No, it wasn't a group hang at all. It was just like, hey, my sister's bored. Go hang out with her while I'm busy. And we hung out, and it was a horrible first date, but it was a great second date. And so we got along. It's a longer story than that, obviously, but
No, I got to get into it just a sec. What made it so horrible? What about that first date?
I would say horrible, but she is like super shy around people she doesn't really know. Okay. And so she was like super quiet the whole time. Yeah. And I'm more of an introvert, and I hate carrying the conversation. And she made me carry the conversation the whole night. And so I was just like dragging information out of her, just like short little answers, like really soft, and she couldn't really talk very loud, and it was hard. But she was super cute, and so I said, hey, let's try this again. Now that you know me and you're a little bit more comfortable, now we can actually have a good time.
Everyone came to the dating thing with like a Myers-Briggs, right? Like,
right, yeah.
Introverted, like, how do you want to interact on this? Like, yeah. Okay, so the next couple that we have is the Parkers, Chris.
Yep. Hey, 1 second. I'm having a hard time hearing you, Boone.
You can't hear me? How about you, Mark?
I can barely. Are you guys? It's like super low. Okay.
A little low,
At
but
first it was, but it seems like...
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you enough.
Okay.
That's fine.
I will yell.
Turn up your volume.
All right. So I'm Chris Parker. This is my wife, Anna. We've been together for 15 years. Married for 15 years, but that counts as points, so that's part of what we guessed. And we have one child. She's 7, and we've been going to the church since day 1. So what's the next question?
Yeah, how did you meet?
Oh, how did we meet? All right, so Anna was a good friend of my sister's in college. She went to Western, and I was up one fall. I'd have surgery, and then I was non-weight bearing for 3 months. So I was kind of getting cabin fever. My sister invited me to go to a city church where Anna was there. And then apparently Anna thought that I was cute, wanted to strike up some conversation. And I was like, I'm going back to California. I don't need this right now. I got some goals. And then I came back about a year, maybe not even a year later. I ended up at Anna's house for a party for like a Halloween party. And then one thing led to another through all those text messages or instant messenger, or whatever you called it back then, where you actually had to communicate with phone plans.
Yeah.
So we started talking through text messaging. She actually worked in Mukilteo, and then we started dating shortly after that, and we're married just over a year later.
And is that how it went down? Like, you thought he was cute, and then he was gone?
Yeah.
She's like...
No, it was like, he's cute, but I can't date my friend's brother. So, yeah.
And I was like, she's cute, but I can't date my sister's friend.
That doesn't stop you a year later.
Yeah, it's statute limitations. We're over.
She wasn't your sister anymore, so you're good.
Yes, she was, but
Awesome. Okay, well, I've already explained how this goes. Right now, we have 3 questions each, and we are trying to match those questions to where I'm going to first talk to the wives first. I'm going to ask them 3 questions, so the guys need to leave completely out of the area to where they can't hear. I'm going to ask the wives some pretty fun questions. Hopefully you're ready. Dr. Mark.
Okay.
Let me know when they're completely and cannot hear. Are you guys good? Okay. So, first question. When your husband cooks for you, would you say that his food is spot on, or would you sign him up for cooking school? Spot on.
Spot on.
Okay. So, write down on spot on. Anna, what would you say?
Spot on.
Yeah? You think he's a great cook?
Yep.
His dad is an awesome cook. So,
Yes.
yeah, that is not shocking. April probably won you, like, really good cook. Does that help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tries.
Okay.
It's the thought that counts. But yeah, generally he's a good cook. I mean.
Nice. I hate cooking. I do. That's a confession. I absolutely hate it. My wife would probably sign me up for cooking school. Next one. What was the last movie or TV show your husband cried over? Remember to write this on a separate piece of paper. You're gonna show up the answer when the answer. What was the last movie or TV show your husband cried over? Like a tear might have came down. Was there a Disney movie? I was talking to Maggie about it. Black Hawk Down, man. There's a scene where the kid is on like the table, blown up to shreds, and he knows that he's gonna die, and he's pretty much holding on to his friend, and he's telling him all the things that he hopes that his dad is proud of him. And I mean, it is gut wrenching. And every single time, like, no matter how much I try, like, or if a dog dies, forget it. I refuse to watch movies with dogs. So, April, does he not cry? Has he?
Oh, he cries. I'm just trying to think about what the last movie that we watched. I think The Chronicles of Narnia.
Okay.
I think so. But
When Aslan died, or at the very end when he was really like, what part was it? Tears of Joy then?
yeah, when
Okay.
the girls are like weeping over him.
Yeah. When you become a parent, let me tell you, like, you become way more sensitive. I can't watch Taken. I can't.
Oh,
I have a kid.
Mm-mm.
that doesn't sound like a good time to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the movie came out when I had no kids, so I was like, hey, this movie's awesome. And now that I have kids, I'm like, nope.
Mm-mm.
Does Chris cry? Does it? And do you ever see him shed it? So did you put he doesn't cry?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, he just doesn't do it.
Not during movies. Yeah.
A movie. He sees a billion movies. You've never seen him tear up. Okay.
I don't think so. I'm gonna go with it.
Okay, no problem. What was your husband's first job? That's the third one on a separate piece of paper. What was your husband's third job? I mean, first job. Sorry, first job.
First job?
First job. Sorry. Third question, first job.
Like the first, yeah. Mark was a paper boy.
Was he really? Dude, I was so jealous of all the people on my street that all my friends were paper boys, and they always had tons of money to buy fireworks at 4th of July, and I had because I wasn't a paper boy, and I really wanted to be one, but my parents were like, no, you're not waking up that early. Anna, do you know?
I'm pretty sure it was Albertsons.
Oh, okay.
He was a night night clerk, a night stalker with his best friend. And so there's lots of stories of them.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, no problem. Okay, hide your answers completely. Make sure that they're in order by the number. So 3 should be on the bottom, 2, and then 1. So that way you're just flipping up the 1, and that way they can see it. But hide those answers. Go get your husbands real quick, and I'm going to talk about our sponsor.
Okay.
So we are sponsored by the Spotted Cow. Just kidding. We love the Spotted Cow. Right now, the winning couple will get a $20 gift card on Venture to go on a date. We want to bless and love on couples in our community. 2, if you want to be on the dating game, all you have to do is comment down below, or you can email me, chris.b@ourventure.church, and say, hey, me and my spouse want to be on the dating game. We would love to have you on, but these couples are fighting for a chance of a $20 gift card to the Spotted Cow on us. Okay, we got to know you guys a little bit. Are you guys ready? Mark, you ready? Okay, we asked 3 questions. So the first one will go just in order. So we asked your spouse, when your husband cooks for you, would they say that you are spot on or would sign you up for cooking school? Mark?
You can just say it.
Oh, I can say it?
Yep,
Oh,
you
spot
say,
on.
you don't. Yeah, spot on. April, show your answer. You said spot on. Okay. Mark, are you like the best cook?
Oh, is me cooking?
Yeah.
I thought it was her cooking.
No,
No, you.
Oh, when I cook, I'm a pretty easy cook. I follow recipes, so
Oh, okay. Awesome.
it's finding good recipes when I follow them, and so I'm usually spot on.
Yeah, nice. So when you like just grab, like my dad, his day off, he would grab a whole bunch of stuff and he would start cooking, and I fasted that night. Is that what you're telling me, Mark? Like you follow instructions, but if you have no instructions and you're just grabbing stuff, it might not be as good.
No, I think I'm pretty good about that too. Like if I'm pretty solid about like a scramble or something like that, I'll just throw stuff in there and different spices. It's usually pretty good.
Okay, I want Mark's cooking. Okay, Chris, did your wife say that you were spot on or would sign you up for cooking school?
That I'm spot on.
You said spot on. I said I would probably have to agree because of your dad. Like if your dad didn't teach you how to cook, then that's a shame because your dad's going to cook. Okay.
I'm teaching him now.
Yeah.
Especially if he's watching this, Dad. I'm teaching you. Class starts on Thursday night.
I told my dad, and I tell that to him all the time. Like, hey, if you want lessons, come on up.
Well, you can Zoom with us.
Okay, we are going to get a little personal right now.
Uh-oh.
I would like to know, Chris, what was the last movie or TV show that you cried over?
That I cried over?
Yeah, that you cried over. You see tons of movies. I know you do. Do you cry at the movie?
During movies?
Yeah, like is there
Not
a movie
really.
where you're like, oh, that really got me?
No, not really.
Is that your answer?
Doesn't cry during movies.
Do you not have a soul, man? Like, not at all. You don't cry at all.
I just saved that. I saved that for real life.
You didn't see Black Hawk Down when the kid is lying on the stretcher and he's talking about all the things he.
I mean, maybe once in like Die Hard, but that's about it.
Worst. Okay. Mark.
Terminator.
Which one? Oh, 2. Where the thing. She said that you can. Okay, April. What was?
That's not his answer.
Oh.
My answer is I don't cry. I don't.
Yes, you do.
April said you did. April, show the answer.
That's not what it is then. I don't know.
Narnia.
Narnia. She said when Aslan died, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I might get a little misty. I don't know about
It's
crying.
misty. It's not crying. It's misty.
No,
Yeah.
my wife hates watching movies with me because if there's
Open in my eye.
I look over at her and I'm just like, and she's like, stop it. And she's like, cleaning and everything. I'm like, how are you crying right now? Like but yeah, Black Hawk Down, that scene, man, that got me. Okay, last question. Mark, what was your first job?
I was a paperboy. That was my first job.
He said Paperboy. Awesome. I was saying how jealous I was of all my friends on the street that they were all paper boys. They always had a bunch of money and I had nothing. Chris, what was your first job?
Well, I had probably a lot of first jobs, but the one that Anna would probably think would be working at the grocery store.
Albertson.
Working at Albertsons. You said that you had a lot of stories. So, okay. The score is 20-30. The Parkers have 30. The Swifts have 20. It's anyone's game. So now I need the wives to leave the room. I'm going to ask the husband questions. Chris muted himself. Okay. Let me know when they're completely gone in the room. Okay. Can you hear me, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. First question. So you're going to write each of these on a separate piece of paper. First question. Who brought up marriage first? Who brought up marriage first? Was it you or your spouse? Chris, who brought it up first, man?
Oh, Anna did.
Oh, did she?
Oh, yeah.
Was it pretty soon? Or like how long was it?
Froze.
She brought it up. You're frozen. Lost Chris. Okay, we'll go to Mark real quick.
Chris.
Oh, there's Chris. Chris.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Anna's the one that brought it up first.
Yeah. So, but like, how soon was it after you had dated?
I think we started dating. I think it was January 24th or something like that, and then she probably brought it up around June.
Oh, okay. Maggie brought it up on the first date. I'm joking. I'm like in the other room. She's like, "No, I didn't. You did." Not on the first date. Mark, you said yourself.
Yeah, I brought it up.
You brought it up. Was it pretty early on, or did you wait a little bit, or?
Yeah, it was about a month into dating.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we knew we were destined pretty quickly. So.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Next question. Who is the more thrift shopper? Who looks for the bargains more? I think my wife does, but I would say this. Every single piece of clothing I own is always on sale. I never buy a piece of clothing that isn't on sale.
I would say me. I'm a more thrifty shopper.
Okay.
So mine's going to be a little bit, Anna may even say, depends on what we're shopping for. But on the day-to-day basis, like shopping, Anna's probably the thriftiest shopper. She's not, I have to force her to spend money.
Okay.
But if it comes to big purchases, then I'm like relentless and unashamed to ask for a deal.
Okay. I need to take you next time I need a really cool deal. And Mark, you would say that it's you?
Oh yeah, it's definitely me.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think April has any control.
Maggie says that with me. She's like, man, you just took the first deal. Like you could have totally, and I was like, I just wanted to get it done. I wanted to get it sold. But yeah, no, that's definitely me. Okay, so last question. This one's hard because I don't even think I'd get this one. What is your wife's coffee order? What is your wife coffee?
Like at home or at Starbucks?
At like when you guys go out and she gets coffee, what is it?
Right now?
Yep.
It changes. This is hard. That is hard. It'll change. We'll try something.
I don't know. My wife gets. I'm not a coffee drinker, so whenever I do stop, it's like a short, tall mocha, no cream, half and half. I don't know. It's all over the place. She's looking at me laughing because it's. I don't even know half the stuff I'm saying when I'm ordering it. It's a short tall. I'm lost right there. I don't know what happened there. Chris, what'd you say?
It's nitro cold brew with vanilla sweet cream, extra sweet cream.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. That is some confidence. You wrote that down with some confidence, man.
Grande.
Wow. That's it, dude. You husband of the year award goes to you. I wouldn't have. No way. Mark?
So depending on the season, so I think right now it's iced vanilla coconut milk latte. I think that's what she would get. If she doesn't like coconut milk, if there's no coconut milk, which is kind of rare, then maybe milk, macadamia milk.
Okay. Cool. Okay, those are the 3 questions. So go get your spouses real quick, and then we will end this time. Hide your answers, Chris. Okay, so Spotted Cow is located in the Mill Creek Town Center. You can get gelato, you can get coffee, you can get teas. It's an amazing place. They have lemonades there. They have pastries. You don't want to miss out. It's in the town center right next to LA Fitness, so please check them out. Okay, you ready? Let's do this. Okay, Anna, April. Who brought up marriage first? You or your spouse?
Oh, Mark.
Oh, they got it. You knew right away. It was him. Okay. He said that he did it pretty early on, though, in the dating. Like, he was sold. Were you sold too, or was he, like, bring it up to get you to start to think that way?
No, I was sold.
Okay, awesome. Anna?
Probably me. Yes.
Yes, Anna. Okay. You remember when you brought it up, Anna?
I mean, I think I knew pretty early, but
Obviously.
Was he not even thinking about? Were you not thinking about it, Chris? Like at that point?
I was thinking about where I was going to work and how this was going to work, like what I was going to do, what career I was going to have, and how I was going to make it work. So, I mean, an interesting story with this is she ended up going out of town, visiting her grandmother. I think it was in October. And I went and bought the ring. So I walked in and bought the ring, and we had a conversation that ended with a lot of tears. I mean, obviously I wasn't watching movies or anything, but she was really upset at me because I said that pretty much we can't get married, or, it's not even a thought, until down the road. So she came back, and I proposed after I went and asked her parents. So I went and asked her parents, and I brought the ring with me to show her mom. Which is also another funny thing, is her mom's phone used to only text in caps. So the morning that I sent, "Can I come talk to you?" it was, "Oh my gosh, yes." And I'm like, what? So anyway, that's a longer story. But then she came back, I think it was a week later, 2 weeks later, ended up proposing. And then we had all our family meet us out for dinner after. So It was a surprise.
Okay, next question. Who is the more thrift shopper? You or your spouse?
Thrifty shopper?
Is this for the Parker?
Thrift shopper, like who looks for the bargains and deals more? Who? Anna?
Me.
Why do you say that, Anna? Does Chris not look for it at all?
I mean, I don't know. It's just how I was raised, I guess. Look for the best deal, and then
I sit on the bigger stuff. I look for the better deal.
Yeah.
Because I'm unashamed with asking for a discount.
April?
I think we both look for deals, but Mark probably spends less.
Okay, Mark.
We always come out of Costco with a lower bill when we're together than when I'm by myself.
Well, my Costco bill is significantly lower if I'm not hungry. If I'm hungry, that thing is through the roof. Like, oh, that looks good. And why did I come here on my lunch break? Like, and this is the worst. So yeah, awesome. Last question. Okay, let's go with Anna. What is your coffee order? What is your coffee order?
When you go out.
When you go out and you get coffee, what is it?
Right now in the summertime, nitro cold brew with a little bit of sweet cream.
It's extra sweet cream.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow. April?
Coconut milk latte.
Iced vanilla coconut.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Well, man, that was super close. The Parkers, you got every single question correct. The Swiss barely missed it. So it was 50-60. The Parkers won.
Woo!
Congratulations. You'll get a gift card on us. Both of you guys, like, man, you answered way better. I think Maggie and I might have gotten like 10 at most on that. Yeah, a good job. Excited about that. And so for our people at home, if you want to be on the dating game, once again, just sign on here. Let us know. We'd love to have you on. And so thank you for doing this, guys, and have a good
Thank you.